Happy Monday. For those of you in the Northeast, God love you. I am thinking of you and hope that you make it through. I have to admit, I was a little skeptical when you hear the word snowstorm or blizzard and think, it's not going to be that bad. I've seen totals of more than 2 feet in some places. So I do hope that everybody's doing well there in the Northeast. Thankfully, here we got spared. This time, of course, we had it last time, beginning of the year, with the cold temperatures and everything. So, um, certainly, like I said, thinking of everybody on this day and just stay safe, stay indoors. Don't worry about getting out, and it'll melt away in a few days anyway. So, you should be all set. Um, so, ripping for the cure. Um, Incredible weekend. Um, it was a little slower than anticipated this past weekend, but we have those weeks. We do. I'm used to it. It's nothing that haven't dealt with before and haven't come through with. So I greatly appreciate the support that we did receive. When I say slower, what I mean is there wasn't as much traffic consistently across the weekend. It all kind of happened right at the end, which was really cool to see. I always enjoy the rush of donations coming in, and at the end of it, we did quite well actually. We raised over $500 this weekend, thanks to Zach Cunningham for providing the items that were up for the $5 challenge. So we had a Tom Brady BGS 10, 2014 Topps Chrome. We had a 22 card lot of autographs, and we had a 2019, I believe, Nick Chubb auto to 5. So pretty cool stuff there. Excited to give those away and get those in the hands of the winners. Rick, my son was building snow tunnels just a few weeks ago. It was pretty fun to watch those happen. And my dogs just absolutely love going out in the snow. I should say the puppy loves going out in the snow and just laying in it. The 10-year-old is like, I've had enough of this stuff. I'm too old. Get me back inside. Jim, welcome, my friend. Thank you for stopping in and being a support. I apologize for moving around. I can't get comfortable right now. Um, anyway, Rippin for the Cure, great job this past weekend. We are up over $9,500. I truly believe that this week we will get to $10,000. I'll show off what I'm going to do here in a moment this week and get that set up for everybody to become a part of it. There's been some exciting movements that I haven't shared with the community for Rippin for the Cure over the last week or so. I've been talking to some folks and trying to set something up that could be pretty huge and pretty impactful. I don't want to divulge too much information now because we're still talking through it and working through some things. But if this can happen, um, it's going to be one of the biggest things that I've ever done, not only just in the hobby, but possibly in my entire life. So I'm hoping it comes through and I can share it with everybody soon. But just know that we're working on some pretty big things to do that. A couple other things that we're working on, still trying to secure items for the mega break. 123, 124, I think is where we're at right now. Getting messages almost daily of people, building stuff, getting stuff, sending stuff to you. So the 200 items, I don't think we're going to have an issue with, but the more the better, right? The more items we can have. So please, if you have signed memorabilia, doesn't matter what sport it is. It doesn't even have to be sport. Look, we can focus some attention on non-sport as well. The thing that I ask is that they're certified, and that they're certified by a reputable source, PSA, Beckett, Fanatics, JSA, the team. So if it's a team sport, things like that. Somebody that's reputable and that we've all heard of, and can go and draw a line to them. Cards, graded rookies, graded vintage, any graded card, honestly, that carries a comp floor of $20. Same with autographs, patches, short prints, any card, honestly, that's cool enough that somebody would be like, man, that's really super cool. Um, would love to be able to include in the mega break. So be on the lookout for those things. And if you have questions, just reach out to me. Like, I am willing to chat through the situation. Um, I had one where somebody sent me a helmet, via picture, and I was like, "Hey, is there a certificate?" And they didn't know where to look, and we finally found it and found it. It's good. It was good to go. And then somebody else sent me a couple of other items by picture and sent me the certification. I was like, I can't accept it because I don't know who the certification is, and I'm almost certain that nobody else really would have known who that certification was from. And it's all about integrity. It's all about what we've built, the brand that we built with Rippin for the Cure, and I don't want one item to bring us down by having something falsified or anything like that. So, pretty picky, willing to say no on things to ensure that integrity is maintained. Um, so let's get to the random for this weekend. There's three items. Again, it's the Tom Brady card, it's the autograph lot of 22 cards, and it's the Nick Chubb autograph card. Uh, Three unique winners. The other thing that I'll say as well, right? So this was a traditional $5 challenge weekend, so no like crazy incentives at the beginning. And then as we started picking momentum up, I wanted to drive the incentive. So started focusing on the $100 increments. And what I stated is for every $100 increment, your donation would be increased by one spot. We got to the $500 level with this. So that means every $5 donation by the end of last night was worth 5 spots in the $5 challenge random. And then on top of that, because we were so close to 300 donations, I had mentioned that if we get to 300 donations, then all spots would be doubled. So we got over 300 donations. So every donation now is worth 10 spots in the mega break, or not mega break random, excuse me, in the $5 challenge random that's going to be run. So the list is quite long, but it was cool to see, and I appreciate everybody coming through. So here's my favorite part. I'm going to share my screen and see what happens, but I do have everything already loaded up here in the randomizer. So let's see what we do here. And it's giving me exactly what I wanted. Good, good, good. All right. So we're going to share the dice roller screen. Okay. And we are going to roll our dice, and we got 4, 9, 10. 10 is our number. 10 is our number. So I'm going to stop sharing that screen, and I'm going to share the next screen here, which is our list randomizer. So you can see all the names already loaded in here. Like I said, long list because of all the incentives that were met there at the end. So we're going to do this 10 times. So hang with me. There was 1. It's a long list. Just gives us some practice for the mega break. There's 2. There's 3. And what I learned a few years ago, actually, with the mega break is on the free side of random.org, you can only use like so many spots or names per random before it times you out. So I do have a paid subscription to random.org that I use for the mega break so that we don't get timed out. That was a fun live moment a few years ago. And thankfully, Che, who is at Ian Sports Cards 1, texted me and said, here's my login information, sign in, let's go. I said, all right. All right, here's number 10. Good luck, everybody. And our top 3 unique winners. So Sarah Byron is getting the Tom Brady card. Brandon Byer, who is a new donor to us, is getting the 22 card autograph lot. And Jim Knight, you, my friend, are getting the Nick Chubb autograph card. So congratulations to the 3 of you. What I'm doing now is I'm going to go ahead and paste all of these names into my spreadsheet so that we have them here. So we got the Tom Brady card, autos, and Chubb. So congratulations, everybody. I do appreciate that support. Um, really cool to see those things happen. Um, I will connect you with Zach. Zach will ship everything out to you guys, and we will go from there. So, what's going to happen this week? Okay, so we have the $5 challenge next week, um, and we're getting that set up. But during the week, I want I it's not that I want. I need us to be at $10,000. The reason being is it just sets us up for success down the road to get us to $30,000. And so I got milestones and mile markers every week that I've pinned out. And right now we're a little behind. And again, been there, done that. It's fine, but it just allows us to have a little more fun, be able to make stuff up, and go from there. And thankfully, we've been able to connect with some really great industry partners that have sent us some stuff. Jeremy Wolstein, who is on Twitter, he has some great ways of connecting with industry partners, and has really helped in that regards on his own. And it's got this donated by Vaulted, which if you've been following Vaulted's social media team, they've been doing a lot. But got this donated. I'd rather you see this than me. It's this four-card case, four-row card case. I have not opened it. I am not going to open it because I don't know what it looks like inside, and I don't want to ruin the integrity of it. So this will be up this week for auction. Um, I don't know the logistics of it yet. I've got to plan that out, but it is going up. Somebody will walk away with it. Um, I think it's a pretty cool piece. It's an expensive piece. I know that, um, but hopefully it will generate enough attention to get us to $10,000 before the upcoming weekend, and then we can focus on the $5 challenge that weekend. And then from there, so like things are going to start moving really, really fast. Like once March 1st hits, um, because there's a lot that's going to happen. So I know Eloy the Goat is putting together a break of, I think it's Prism Blasters. So there's going to be a team auction that's being held with that. Um, what I'm going to be doing, and this is where I need help with local card shops, with industry partners. Thankfully, Topps and Panini, they've sent me some sealed wax, baseball and football. I would like to do two breaks, one on opening day, which I've traditionally done over the last few years. So I would like more baseball wax to be included in that. And then because there's football product now too that I have from Panini, I would like to do a draft day break. So I think it'd be really cool to do something around the draft weekend. Um, and and so looking for more football wax to be donated as well. Also in March, it's March Madness. And if you've been with Rippin for the Cure since day one, you are aware of what Minuteman Madness is. So Minuteman Scott of Minuteman Tickets puts together a bracket pool. It's $5 to get in. You can submit up to 5 brackets, and the prize list he has this year might be the absolute best prize list I've ever seen him do. He funds the prizes himself, gets donated from other breakers and hobby members. I submit some things to him as well, but it's a really cool thing. $5 to get in. The incentive that I put on top of that is if you fill out all 5 brackets, you get a spot in the Mega Break Random as well. But it's just a fun thing to do. We blew it out of the water last year. Most brackets we ever had, most money that was ever raised through it. And it's just a really cool thing. We all fill out brackets. Why not do one that is supporting a great cause like Rippin for the Cure? So there's at least 3 breaks. There's the Minuteman bracket, March 18th. So it's actually the Wednesday before March Madness tips off. I will be live in studio with Buck City Breaks. We will have an all-day stream going, full of breaks. Typically, we do a lot of memorabilia and Gold Rush products. It's one of my favorites. But Chris is always flexible and does all kinds of good things, and I'm flexible right there with them. So it should be a good time and a fun time. So March 18th, be on the lookout for those things. But March is going to be a busy month. There's going to be a lot going on. And then we transition to April and then May. It's like the break's going to be here soon. This is going to go fast. So $10,000 this week with the vaulted card case. That'll go up at some point this week. Um, and then we're just going to keep right on rolling through. So again, appreciate you guys, the support, the efforts that you all are putting into this is just so great. Um, and thank you. I don't have much more that I can say other than thank you and congratulations to our winners. And the support this week was just unbelievable. So I will be in touch with everybody soon. Take